You're watching the Eternal Tournament Series.
And we are back for round 3 of this Eternal Tournament Series Weekly Open. I am SirRhino, and joining me in the booth, still here, still sticking through, it's Mark, aka Chibikawaii.
That was a warm intro. I appreciate that, Rhino. Thank you very much. I feel so nice. Yeah, we've got a super exciting match today. Right now, I'm excited. We've got Grimfan on Divining Rod Control and Ilyak on Argenport Aggro. Let's talk about Ilyak first, just to get like the bland out of the way, and then we can get to the fun, exciting. Things I like from Ilyak, I like the Tua Blood Beetle. I think that's fun and interesting. Minotaur Oathkeeper's interesting.
Oathkeeper does work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that card.
I'm not seeing any Oath books. That's like I normally see those like go. I mean, Exalted is the mechanic of having the single unit attack and then getting the +1/+1 is definitely good.
Yeah, the fact that it costs 1 instead of 2 is on quite often a boon rather than a drawback. It plays really well. Sometimes you see both of them together, but yeah, Ilya opting to go with 0 of Oathbook anywhere because, well, sometimes you end up going wide and you just hit A space and then Oathbook does nothing, where Oathkeeper at least does something. But yeah, this is just Argenport evasive units with weapons and combat tricks, right? There's a lot of ways to build this deck, and Ilya is opting for a very low-to-the-ground, super fast version of it, and it's been doing well. As we should mention, this matchup is 2-2-0 decks. Both players are 2-0, so they're doing well so far in this tournament.
Before we jump over to Grimfan, I want to circle back around on this, because I know we were having, in the moments leading up to us going live, we were having a slight discussion. You're a big fan of Bloodletter?
Yeah, I think the card's good. I mean,
Vodakhan
Staff is a card that's done great in the past, and Bloodletter, doesn't come back, but can provide a really big swing in life points, and just has a lot of great targets. Just so many flyers in the deck. Bart as well. 2 drops, like turn 2 Tinker Overseer into turn 3 Bloodletter, and then certain games and certain matchups. Now it's important to know Ilya has opted to put all the protection in the sideboard. All 4 are over in there. The main deck is really just redundancy and making just hitting as fast as possible and hoping their opponents don't have the answers in game 1, and then adjusting as needed into game 2.
For sure. All right. Well, yeah. Then let's check out Grimfan really quick, and then we can decide who's got the potential here, and then we can go ahead and get the players started. I love Grimfan's deck. I'm looking at everything about it. I love the Alluring Embers. That's fantastic. Just for all those keywords, just to make sure that we're getting around Divining Rod. Just in case anybody doesn't know, Divining Rod, a 3/3 weapon that whenever you put it on a unit, you look at is it the top 6 or top 5 cards, and then every unit that has a matching keyword gets put into play. Correct?
You swung and missed twice. Divining Rod.
I thought it was a
top 4. Top 4.
Top 4? Shit. All right. Well,
yeah.
Was it ever more?
No, it used to call 5. They to make it call
there we
6.
go.
So always look at the top 4. So yeah, Divining Rod looks for all units that share a skill in the top 4 cards. So charge is the notable thing here. Most of the cards in Grimfan's deck has charge, as you mentioned. Alluring Ember, Diogo, Soulfire Drake. Give all your units charge, ideally. Ikaria, 4 of. Caleb Uncrowned Prince, 4 of. So when Divining Rod hits, it really, really hits. But in the meantime, you don't need Divining Rod to hit all the time, as your deck just is a pile of really good units. But how I was mentioning, Ilyak was banking on being against maybe not the most interactive decks. Well, Grimfan's main deck, maybe not the most interactive. We've got 2 Desert Marshal, a couple Combat Healers could pop an Aegis here or there. 3 Scorpion Wasps, can't block unblockables, but can block other things. And then 4 Harshwell, and then the rest is just units, right?
Yeah.
And they're big, expensive units. They have a high impact, but they're expensive. And the 4 Rise to the Challenge not helping with those costs either. So Grimfan's gotta hope Ilya doesn't get out to too fast of a start, and that Marshall can swing the game back in his favor. And then once he gets a foothold, I mean, the deck can just explode in damage. All the units have charge and are absolutely massive. It's just a question of, can Grimfan get to that point?
Yeah. So what? I don't know. Who are you feeling? Who are you giving the edge to?
Oh God. My mind says Ilya, but my says Grimfan.
Yeah, no, I'll
on this one.
Yeah, I'll go with Heart. I'll go Grimfan. I'm not. There's no shame. No shame. I think
it's one of those things where I'm pulling for Grimfan to win just because those like just so cool.
Yeah,
that'll just be really fun to watch.
I already had my dreams dashed earlier when the sweet deck number 1 in round 1 went.
Yeah. I think this deck is a little more cohesive than that one
for sure.
In terms of a game plan and a consistency in terms of executing. But we see the game is underway here. Grimfan's got shiny Diogos and shiny Desert Marshal, shiny Find the Waves, but not a shiny Seed of Progress.
Or
I can't say I approve of that.
Or the Rise the Challenge.
Yeah. some interesting moves by Grimfan here. Must still be a work in progress. In the meantime, Ilya is not worried. Argenport Instigator's out and beating down. And backed up by no weapons, though, just a couple rapid shots and removal spell.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Grimfan is... Okay, I was wondering if they were deciding to do the Find the Way into Seek Power, or if they were just going to fire off the Amber Acolyte. I don't know which one's better, because you're not going to be blocking here.
Yeah, you're not going to be blocking, but at least you get a unit out, which to like double block with Desert Marshal here if you want to find a way hold up Desert Marshal instead of getting a Diogo down.
Okay.
I don't know if Grimfan will take that line here, but at least it kind of gave him those options where just having that extra unit out is useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see the Dio come down. He'll try and block under the lights of the disco ball, and we'll see what Ilya does to deal with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like, just playing out a whole bunch of Dios is going to be where you want to be, because next turn he'll be able to play Dio and go ahead and get that Seek Power or play the depleted power out of his hand. Taking some damage in the meantime, though. Do you think we're going to see a chump? No,
no chump here. Grim still might want the double block. Ooh, Shatterglass Mage on top. Not a super appealing warp just because it's a 5/3.
Yep.
Trade with something, but if you don't warp it in, you're drawing it next turn, but you might be okay with that. Ilya hasn't shown a weapon yet. Maybe you want to save it to snipe a weapon. Grimfan's other option is Dio and Seek Power, as you mentioned last turn, or again, hold up Desert Marshal. Grimfan doesn't have the luxury of knowing what's in Ilya's hand like we do.
No, but I don't know. I kind of like just drawing the Shatterglass Mage. Develop the board in other ways this turn. Just because you have access to Ilya's deck list, and there's so many weapons in Ilya's deck list. Mm-hmm. And it's not like you're wasting the turn, right? You'd be playing a Diago and then getting that depleted power out of your hand, or playing a Seek Power, or like you said, holding up Desert Marshal.
Yeah.
Oh man, and any of the other lines would have also played around Vanquish. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Ilya had the Vanquish, but looks like Grimfan's gonna end up chump blocking with Amber Acolyte. Didn't have the power for the District Infantry, so District Infantry doesn't get in there. And Ilya still has double Rapid Shot in hand, and Grimfan sitting at 10. So any of these units plus double Rapid Shot's going to be lethal. This is not looking good for Grimfan. Got these prizes, which don't really do anything for a Desert Marshal, right? So I think we're going to see Dio come down with Desert Marshal being held up, and Grimfan.
Well, it's a depleted power, so he won't be able. That's what I was saying. Is that the ability to just to go ahead and get that depleted power out of hand.
That was the cost of warping in the 5/3 last turn as well. It was either way you didn't get a depleted power out of hand, and Grimfan's feeling it here.
So Grimfan's dead no matter what, right? I mean, I guess the Desert Marshal can come down and silence the Argenport Instigator, and then you chump the Flyer. But that's if you're even playing around double Rapid Shot, which why are you? You should maybe play around 1, but are you really expecting 2?
Interesting that Grimfan held up Find the Way. I guess just to try and bluff Ilya K out of using double rapid shot, but I think if you're Ilya, you're just going to go for it. Maybe not with this hand, but he'll use the first rapid shot. That'll show no pauses. Second one, and probably take the game here.
Yeah. Well,
Ilya might be second guessing. Like, did I actually see a pause or not? You know, is the way actually clear to go for another rapid shot here? Maybe. Oh, it looks like actually, yeah, he's disconnected as we just lost his hand cam. So, not actually hesitation, just internet interference here. So,
all right. Well,
he is reconnecting to the client, and I think we'll see a rapid shot come out here to finish the game off.
Yeah, there it is. All right, so we end up moving to the sideboard. Grimfan, I feel like, picks up some stuff.
Some stuff, notably being 4 torches, 2 Cambrai healers, and a Desert Marshal.
Yeah,
I think that would qualify as some stuff.
Yeah, you know. Do you think do you think Leave a Witness has any place here?
If you're going full on control mode and down the Divining Rod plan, and instead just going with the win with big stuff plans, sure. I mean, you already have 4 Harshal, but maybe you want a few more board wipes. You're against a deck with little reach, so board wipes get quite a bit better there because you can get to spots where you can force them to overextend, and Harshal's really good with some of your big units anyway. So
yeah,
I could see 2 Leave a Witness come in as well, just as extra to help control this deck that you're up against.
Fair enough. And then on the Ilya K's side, do you think, or what do you think's coming in from there?
Your opponent's bringing in more interaction. Protects is getting slammed down here, and yeah, we see if Ilya's sideboarding right now, we immediately see the 4 protects come in, and I imagine some of the. Let's see, he's just going on a full 90 and trimming down, but is there maybe some removal you'd switch around? Suffocate both can hit Cambrai healer, but kinda doesn't hit, and hits Dio. It might be worth keeping in, but I'm a little skeptical. Maybe you cut down on some weapons here just because your opponent's bringing in more removal as well, and weapons could end up overextending into that. But at the same time, because you're bringing in protect, your weapons get better at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's this it's a hard balance to hit when trying to figure out these weapon aggro decks.
Yeah, like I still feel like you can trim on some of the weapons. Maybe not completely remove some of them. Like, is Rapid Shot? How do you feel about Rapid Shot?
I just like it because it's hard to find reach in this deck, and because your opponent's throwing so many different threats, like unconditional removal. The condition just being you have a unit in play. It does get a little bit trickier to use once your opponent does bring in Torch. Mm-hmm. But again, you're bringing Protect. Hopefully, you can figure out the windows to use Rapid Shot. And again, Rapid Shot's your best avenue to ending a game quickly before Grimfan can turn it, which we saw that last game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it looks like there's still sideboarding. LEK making the last couple of adjustments, but
looks like he cut out some 1-drops. The Minotaur, Oathkeepers, and Blood Beetles got trimmed down, so it's really just about the highest quality units sticking to the deck and again making them go the distance with Protect and weapons and Rapid Shot.
Yeah, and how do you feel about the Blood Beetles? I thought they were interesting as just to make sure that you were getting like just that critical mass of 1-drops.
Yeah, I've certainly used Blood Beetle in aggressive Shadow. It's when you don't have access to fire, your 1-drop selection or quality of 1-drops, I guess, drops off a bit. So Blood Beetle, I've certainly had success with. I guess your other option is like the 2/1 Minotaur in Shadow, and I think Blood Beetle has a bit more upside there, especially like alongside Oathkeeper and weapons once it actually gets evasion.
Okay. Makes sense. So it looks like players are, starting their mulligans.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine Grimfan keeping
it has harsh rule, which is
it
just has nothing else. It also has good fixing. It's got triple fire already and double justice, so it checks off 2 pretty big boxes there in terms of good fixing, harsh rule. It doesn't check off the I have things to do early box, which might be the most important one in this matchup.
Yeah, looking over at Ilyak hand, Ilyak looks like sitting pretty good. I wouldn't mind this hand.
There are certainly worse hands to see. At least you've got a 2-drop, a 3-drop, bracket up, and a combat trick, and 3 power, and all the fixing you want. So I think those check boxes are hit a bit easier on Ilya's side as we see Grimfan ship that hand into a Sword of the Sky King that came in. I like that.
Yeah, the only issue with this hand though, it's slow. Oh yeah. Boy, is it slow.
Yeah, depleted power into fetching depleted power is not where you want to be. So while Grimfan maybe found a couple extra early plays here, Scorpion Wasp and Amber Acolyte, they're not going to be nearly early enough, as Ilyak is on the beatdown path already with this Argent Port Instigator with a Bloodletter.
Yeah. All right, I have to call out Grimfan here. Scorpion Wasps couldn't spring for the foil, the premium Scorpion Wasp. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of premium Instigator with premium Bloodletter on it, but might get taken down by this Wasp, but crucially has a rapid shot in hand to save the Instigator.
Yeah, so Grimfan's going to end up, falling down to 9 here?
Yep, goes to 9. Has an Obliterate ready to go here, though. Just has to decide, is worth the risk of running into, a Protect or something. Decide and develops the power and holds the next Scorpion one.
Yeah, and what were you hoping to do with the Obliterate?
Oh, right, it's a 9/9. It's not even a...
Yeah, okay. All right, that's why... However, there is a second Scorpion Wasp.
One. Yeah. So Grimfan has a Scorpion Wasp, wisely makes the correct play, and, probably not listening to me. And now Obliterate gets to do its thing. Ilya opting to play the 3/3 flyer rather than Bartol.
And this is actually... Grimfan's setting up to be able to play that Sword of the Sky King, so that Bart that's sitting in Ilyak hand, assuming Grimfan can just make it a few more turns, should actually do some work.
Because Grimfan could, rise for a Desert Marshal, get an Aegis pop here, and then Obliterate it the next turn, or can just develop power. See what looks like with the Amber Acolyte coming out. Just going to develop power and guarantee the Sword of the Sky King next turn, and I think that is probably the better play here.
Yeah, I would agree, because it's you could also theoretically could have risen for a Caria, but what is that going to do?
He goes with the healer.
Ooh, I like that.
So you can also pop Aegis and Obliterate, but I think we're going to see the Sky King to come down, and there's an Icaria that we castable here. I don't think that's a line we're going to see from Grimfan. We're either going to see the sword come down, or we'll see an Obliterate plus a healer, and there's the Sky King signature coming down and taking out Bartola.
So if Ilya can find a rapid shot, at least that means...
Or any weapon.
I guess... Is it? Yeah.
Any weapon.
Yeah, any weapon.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Grimfan, I think, has turned the proverbial corner here. Untaps with a Sword of the Sky King and gets to just clear out this board, and Ilya might be entering phase pretty soon.
How do you feel about that ordering there? I guess playing around Vara's favor by not putting the Sword of the Sky King to 1. I guess you miss an extra tick of damage, right? So if you you're not
maximizing your damage against Ilya. When you win, you're going to win because whatever. Isn't only 1 damage is as big of an issue as just preserving your Sword of the Sky King.
Ooh man, the Sicaria coming out. Ooh. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, and basically anything that gets cry outside of these healers and marshals is going to also have charge. Wow. So when Grimfan ends the game, it ends pretty quick as far as control decks.
I really, really want to see a rise off the top for Divining Rod.
Yeah, Ilya just has power and those Varus favors to finish off the sword, so couldn't use a Varus favor on Icaria. And the beatdowns continue here as Grimfan opts to make a 2-4 Amber Acolyte.
All right. Now let's it doesn't look like
something with charge. The game is over. It is over. So, Grimfan didn't even need or anything like that.
No.
Game. Instead, just the Scorpio Wasp doing some work. It looked bad there at the start, but found those undepleted power draws to help him curve out and curve straight into sort of the Sky King.
Yeah, that's I'll give it a wowie. I'll give it a wowie wow. The casual 20. God, man, wow, that was a fantastic game. I don't think there anything egregious happened from either player. I think both players played really well, and it was just Grimfan's deck did exactly what we thought it would, right? Grind through the beginning and then just destroy everything in the later game.
Yeah, and Argenport aggro's weakness showing up there, right? Once it loses footing on the board, it doesn't have reach. It doesn't have access to a Soulfire Drake or an Obliterate or something like that. It's got to kill you by swinging with units, and you don't have to fear units with charge or burn spell. And that's why once you turn the corner against Argent, it's turned. You know, you're probably going to close.
All right, so it looks like players are getting in for their game 3. That is all right. It looks like they're resolving mulligans. I have to imagine that Grimfan has what will be a mulligan in hand. Though I have to imagine that Combre Healer is a little tempting, but a turn 4 Combre Healer, a little less so.
Well, it's turn 3 if you draw a sigil. Yeah, double. Yeah, it's settling as well, and no torches.
Yeah, no torches, no double justice for this harsh roll, even if you do draw some more power off the top, not guaranteed double justice, which we did see could be a potential issue. All right. I like this hand better. We're still kind of in the same need to draw power or anything goes kind of crazy.
But a lot of 3-drops.
All right, where there's that district infantry. Oh, well, come on. Heart of the cards deck. Please be nice to Grimfan. Let's just give him power. Just give the man a power.
The problem is, even if he gets power, it might not be undepleted. And there it is, Seed of Progress. Get some power. We'll have plays the rest of this game, but will it be too little too late? Well, at least Ilyak, while out on the board fast, isn't totally overwhelming Grimfan just yet. This is a board you can come back from.
Yeah, Grimfan has 9 life in hand already with 2/5 blockers that are going to be coming down for the foreseeable future. And very importantly, looking at the Scorpion Wasps and the Harsh Rules. And with also, even if he were to draw and play a Bart and then get that Falchion that he's got in hand on it, we still have, again, the Combre Healers to pop the Aegis and then hopefully Harsh Rule.
This is an interesting spot for Ilya because he has Suffocate, has Slay, could use either of those, but could dedicate a Falchion. The only thing is he doesn't have Protect him. Still opts to go with the Falchion play. Just maximize the damage here, although it doesn't actually maximize the damage. And Grimfan finds another power, this time opting to hold up Scorpion Wasp as that's a 7/4 that you're staring.
Yeah, we are getting close. So Grimfan is going to take 3 here, though, at least 3, going down to 8.
Yeah, we'll go actually take 1 from that trigger and then another.
Oh, that's true.
Trigger from Argenport Instigator takes him all the way down to 6. But finds it. Okay, Wasp, or just go Combre Healer, hold up. We'll see the pause here. Okay, but goes for the torch anyway, just to get the Protect out of hand now.
Yeah, I like going ahead and going for the the torch on his turn.
I like torching on their turn as well to make them use up their power on their turn. Like they were already holding up.
Yeah, I guess
power. So.
The concern there, right, is if Ilya does have a Bloodletter.
Yeah, and then torch is dead.
Yeah.
Like against a deck with Bloodletter, good. That's a good point. Or even a Falchion plus power would take it out of torch range. So,
exactly.
So there's pluses and minuses, and I think Grimfan took the safe route.
All right.
And now Ilya's getting close.
One more time. No!
Well, it is one more time, sort of.
Yeah.
But not quite an undepleted one. And I think you got a Scorpion Wasp here just to play 200%. Around Rapid Shot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's zero way I'm not Scorpion Wasp.
Why let that out even exist?
Exactly.
Either didn't draw power, or he would have buffed up the infantry. So yeah, and as you can see, Ilya drew a Slay, and now Grimfan's got to decide: do I use Harsh Rule here? on just an imagery. And I think it's correct to do so.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm fine with that, right? Like worst case scenario, it's a 1-for-1. Yes, it's a 5 power.
You always get more. There's always more harsh rules.
Whew.
So now Grimfan gets to rise. What would you rise for here?
Oh man.
Do you think he kept in Heart of the Vault?
That's what I would be going for. Like, you have to, right? Like, you want that extra card draw. Your deck doesn't really have that much.
It gives you a 2 damage effect. And stuff.
Yeah.
So that's tempting here. You could just rise for undepleted or
That's
he goes
for an Amber Acolyte. Yeah, the Amber Acolyte.
I don't like the Amber Acolyte for that.
No.
Yeah, goes with the conservative route. Takes the Desert Marshal. Just has the fast unit. Ilya finds an Archiport Instigator, which probably gets torched.
Yeah. I'm liking Grimfan's spot right now.
It's not a bad spot.
There's a
Dio shows up, 3 damage, charges in, takes it down to 38. Still got some work ahead of him here, Grimfan does, but
how you doing, friend? How you doing?
So let's see. Ilya's already down a few instigators because one of the ways Grimfan can die here is like Ilya finds another instigator and starts picking off units, and that actually ticks down Grimfan, so that's something to be wary of. But yeah, now the Akari is coming down. Or Dio activation.
I don't know. Actually, no, I like playing the Akari there because I feel like I still want to hold up Desert Marshal.
How do you feel about Ilya choosing to hold on to the sleigh and not use it on Dio? Because now it pays off and takes out this Akari, although Dio can still activate the ultimate. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's going to work out here, but I mean, like that, Ilyak just doesn't have anything going on in the hand. Like, I just don't. I see this being very hard.
Yeah,
because
the next unit Grimfan draws will have +5/+5 charged up.
Yeah. Hey, how we doing? Oh boy, get it. Play them both.
Heart, 4 damage from that, and then 7/6 charge, double damage. Amber, game over. Grimfan takes it.
Yeah, this is. There we go. We go.
Spicy meatball. Neg 21. Ilya was up to what? 41 health at one point this game.
Yeah.
Not anymore. When this deck turns it turns it. I mean, a bit of an unfortunate draw for Ilya there. 12 power game. But,
I'm a little sad we didn't get to see Divining Rod at all.
Yeah.
But still happy with the outcome.
Yeah, I think it hit the appropriate level of spiciness despite no Divining Rods happening. Those honestly may have came out in sport games. But yeah, Grimfan takes the series 2-1, moves to the 3-0 bracket. Ilya is still 2-1, very much alive for top 8, and certainly has a powerful deck at his.
For sure. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we're going to have any backup matches. So I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, no backups in line here. So let me just check with the. Okay, yeah, you have how many matches outstanding? Just 2 matches outstanding. Yeah, this round's over. So we will return in just a moment. Oh my God, only 1 match left outstanding. So yeah, we'll be back after this short break with more Eternal card game action.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon.